love bugs, and welcome back to my channel. So this video was highly requested. I mentioned a while ago that I had planned on giving you guys basically a summertime series. So I'm calling this my summertime smash series, even though I named it after I filmed the majority of this content. Okay, so don't judge me. But a lot of you guys wanted a good just solid run-of-the-mill wash and go combos video for summertime. So you guys know I have finer strands. I have strands that love to come together. They love to love on each other. They love to hold on to each other. I have very tight corkscrew curls. And so I really am a little bit more picky about the combos that I use during the summertime, because I really do look for a lot of elongation, separation, things of that nature, just to keep my hair from bunching up and coiling up in the humid summertime heat that we tend to have in North Carolina. So these are 10 different product combos that I have been loving this year. Some of these combinations are new and some of these are familiar, but I tried not to put too many familiar products in here. So let's go ahead and get right into these summertime combos for natural hair. When I filmed a lot of these summertime videos, it was a month or 2 months in advance, because I've been planning out basically the entire month on the channel in advance. This was an idea that I came up with in the midst of filming those videos. Y'all will have heard that thought process already if you have watched my stash video. So I recently did a video, a use at the stash in chat, which I will also link in the eye in the sky. This is the Soultanicals Curl Blaze Hair Glaze with marshmallow root, coconut oil, and blue malva. And I love to pair this with the Fro'zen Drip and Grip Super Hold Gel. So Fro'zen is definitely, I would say, a staple for a lot of naturals in the community. This is a product that I have to kind of finesse to be able to get the full benefits out of it. It is a very sticky, very tacky, strong hold gel. The closest thing I have to this is the EcoSlay Jello Shot. I didn't put that in this video today because y'all have heard me talk about that enough. Y'all know I like it, what have you. This right here is one of the best stronghold gels on the market, and it's one that I kind of put down for a while simply because of the things that I was pairing with it. It was kind of making this product foam up. It was a really messy application, and overall I just didn't like it. I like the look, but I didn't like the process of it, and I didn't like the feel of it. So after having paired this with my EcoSlay Jello Shot, I got the idea of, why don't I just put this with my Fro'zen? I don't know what planet I was living on not doing that, but I got it together and I did it. And this is a great combo. What I love about this is that it's one of the few combinations where, yes, it's strong on day one, but it's one of the few combinations for my hair that actually swells over the days. A lot of times, if my hair is stuck and stiff and in one place, it ain't going nowhere. Typically, when it comes to the weather in terms of humidity and things like that, my hair does not go out. It does not swell up. My hair constricts and it falls right back into its really tightly coiled state. And this is one of the few that actually plays with the humidity and just my general lifestyle in a way that does actually, go out. It does swell up and not into itself, So I really enjoy this combo. It's strong. If you have fine strands, like I said in that video, even with this combo, make sure that you tread lightly. I love to use Serum products under very strong hold gels because it usually adds body, it adds bounce, and it adds volume to the hair. And that way your hair is going to be a little bit more malleable, a little bit more pliable, and it'll be easier to get the benefits of a strong hold gel without having to worry about looking like you only have 2 strands of hair, which is pretty common if you have relatively fine strands. So I really enjoy this combo. It's definitely one that I have been using and revisiting since I did that use at the stash and chat video. So definitely give this a try if you have these two products. Okie dokie, this is another more recent one. And I have really fallen in love for this combo. I actually just recently used this combination. I'm almost out of the leave-in, but I really feel like you can use pretty much any leave-in from this brand, and I think that it will work with this product. That is the She Scented Coco Creme Leave-In Conditioner, paired with the Chocolate Kinks and Curls Macqui Berry Styling Custard. This was like a limited release, but I have the feeling that she's going to be bringing this back from time to time because this release was definitely a hit. I would say that this is her Peaches and Cream collection. If you know what I mean, like the equivalent to the Peaches and Cream from Miche. That is what this has been for Chocolate Kinks and Curls in terms of just the overt love that so many of us have for these products. And I absolutely 100% fell hard for this product. It has like an earthy kind of berry-ish smell. It's very thick. It gives off that cream gel vibe, and like I said when I did the review for this, it reminds me so much of my She Scented Pomegranate Pear Oil and Gel Styling Pudding from She Scented. This reminds me a lot of that. It's not as soft though. That one is like ultra soft. It gives lots of volume, tons of definition. This one gives really nice volume, great definition. It definitely gives me that more of like an elongated look. It gives me more of a downturned wash and go, but it really brings out like the S curl pattern in my hair. It makes my curls look very plush and soft, and it works so well with the Coco Creme Leave-In Conditioner. Now, this one in particular is really nice because it's a very silky leave-in. I'm literally like right on the edge of being done with this. It's very silky, but it is also very thin. It's extremely penetrative, which you guys know is what I look for in a leave-in conditioner. I love my leave-ins to penetrate. To me, if it's sitting on top of my hair, what's the point? Like, what's the point? So I love that this sinks into my hair beautifully. And so it leaves the perfect base to apply this. Now, I'm sure that you could apply this by itself if you really wanted to. I do like having the additional slip of a nice, soft, penetrative leave-in underneath. It gives a really nice amount of slip for this product to really just glide onto the strands. This is one of those products that really grips the strands, if that makes sense. So it just gives beautiful definition. I would say it gives like a medium hold, medium to soft hold, depending on how much you apply, but this is not going to give you a strong hold. But you guys know I don't always go for strong holding products, especially during the summertime. I have those days during the summer where I want something strong. Like, I want it to grip and hold. But most of the time, I really go for soft, bouncy, effortless curls. That's the look that I like to go for. When it's warm outside, I don't want to feel like, you know, like I love the soft, bouncy, effortless look. I feel like it's a vibe for summer, and that's what I typically go for during the summertime. So these two together are a bomb, but if you have any other She Scented leave-in conditioner, I would test it out with this because I feel like the majority of them will probably work with this the same. Okay, let's talk about one that I discovered last year and one that I'm definitely going to, I should have put this in my summer stash, but I don't know why I didn't think about putting it in that video. But this is a combination from Not Your Mother, so it is affordable. This is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk 3-in-1 conditioner. This claims to be able to be used as a leave-in, rinse out, or co-wash. I personally wouldn't use as a co-wash. I feel like this has so many benefits as a leave-in. It's very moisturizing, very hydrating, very softening to the hair. And I love to pair it with the Curl Talk Frizz Control Sculpting Gel. It's anti-frizz and flexible for a flake-free firm hold. And this definitely is more of that like flexible hold. This wash and go was glistening. It's a beautiful combination, but I love the way it worked in the heat. Like, I was really surprised. Usually combinations like this don't really fare well for me in the heat, especially because there is glycerin as a second ingredient, but this actually does really, really well. Both of these have, I think it's tomato ferment. Yeah, tomato ferment, rice extract, there's keratin, and all of these radish. So this is meant to be like, I don't want to say a curl strengthening system, but it does have, all of these products have ingredients in them that are going to help to strengthen and fortify your curls. But I find that this doesn't leave my hair like crunchy or brittle, stiff or hard. This is really, really bomb for moisture. And this comes in and just glazes the hair over with really nice shine. It does actually provide some volume to the hair too. I really like the way that this performed. I feel like this is a really great wash and go for the summertime if you're looking for something more so on the affordable end. You guys know some of my other, you know, affordable wash and go favorites. Eden Body Works almond marshmallow products are great underneath pretty much any gel that you can think of, especially stronghold ones if you're looking for extra fluff and volume. I love to use my Garnier products during the summertime because those also give effortless results, even though I think that that gel from Garnier is discontinued. I'm gonna have to look and check. But I will be doing my affordable series again. You guys loved that so much. And so I've been putting aside affordable products, affordable hair care companies for the sake of that. So you guys will be getting another like week-long situation of affordables. I think I'm going to do it at the beginning of August, just because it's around like back to school and stuff like that. So it'll be perfect for those of you who have like, I would say like teenagers and things like that that are going back to school, looking for more affordable products, trying to help them, you know, learn their curls and stuff like that. I'm gonna have a wealth of affordable products for you. So be on the lookout for that. It was something familiar. I'm going to be using this in the next couple of days because it is almost empty. But I have a backup and I'm about halfway through this. Y'all know it takes me forever to go through a leave-in conditioner. But this is definitely like becoming an OG summertime staple for me. And I don't talk about it all the time throughout the year. So it's something that I don't mind repeating because I don't talk about it all year. This is the She Scented Tahiti Cocktail Collection. I love the whole collection. The co-wash, the iced tea spray. Oh my God, so nice. Deep conditioner, bomb. Was it the 4 butter one? And this leave-in conditioner and curl enhancing jelly custard are my jam. First of all, this Tahiti Cocktail Leave-In Smoothie is very hydrating. This is one of their thicker leave-in conditioners. It's not runny the way like this one is. This is relatively runny. This one has a thicker texture and consistency. So I typically have to go in very sparingly with this, but it's fine because when I add water to my hair, like this smooths through my hair like a dream. It doesn't take a lot of product to get my curls saturated with this leave-in conditioner. And then I will go on top of that with the Tahiti Cocktail Curl Enhancing Jelly Custard. This is supposed to sculpt, shape, and define curls, and it absolutely does. Both of these products have bomb ingredients. Like, it's literally smells like a fruit salad. Like I said before, it's a humidity shield for the hair. And this is one thing that I always remind you guys is that some people, their hair really relies on that moisture from the environment, your products drawing in moisture from the environment. For me, that is like kryptonite for my hair, okay? I've told you guys a lot about how my hair just sucks up everything from the environment. I live in a very humid area, and to the point where I can walk outside, I can be out there for maybe 2 to 3 minutes tops, and my hair will feel like I dipped it in water. Like, that is how how humid it gets here and how much my hair reacts to the moisture in the environment. No matter how well balanced I have my hair, no matter how much care I'm taking, it still does it. And so that's one thing that I love about this product, and something that I really pay attention to when I'm testing products in the summertime is, how does it play with the environment? A lot of times we don't think about that. If you really pay attention to what your hair does, if you know that your hair thrives off of being in that moisture, taking in that moisture from the air, this is not going to be the combination for you, because this is everything that's opposite of that. This gives you moisture, it locks it in, and this just goes in and it just seals everything. It gives you shine, it gives you hold, it gives you bounce. It gives you that deep wave, fresh out the pack look but the air outside ain't gonna touch it. It's just not. It's going to leave it exactly where it is, and that is what I personally love about this combination and why it works so well for me. So if that's not something that you look for with your products, these two aren't going to be for you. But if you are looking for help with humidity, these two are it. So Tahiti Cocktail, Curl Enhancing Jelly Custard, and Leave-In Smoothie are bomb. This also works really, really well with the Juicy Curls leave-in, I think it's the milkshake. Yeah, the leave-in milkshake from the Juicy Curls line pairs beautifully with the Tahiti Cocktail Custard as well, just so you know. Another one that's a newer staple to my collection, and Sasha, thank you so much for sending me this, because this has been one of my favorite combos since I did this video. You guys know I have loved the Miche Lavish Leave-In Conditioner for some time. This has been one of my favorite products for such a long time. It is hydrating, it's moisturizing, it has really great detangling properties, and it makes the hair nice and soft and plush and ready to style. For the longest, I have been using that with my Uncle Funky's Curly Magic, which you guys know I still use. That's definitely like a year-round combo for me. But it is more of like a medium hold, so sometimes I don't prefer it in the summertime. Because that does have ingredients that plays with the moisture more than some of my other products. But I have been using this more after doing that video now that it's hot, and I have been pairing this with its companion Sculpt Curl Defining Gel. Sasha, one of our fam bam here, part of our Third Eye fam, she sent this to me because it wasn't her favorite and she knew that I wanted to try it and review it. And thank you so much, because this is one of my new favorites. I have used this a couple more times. I'm almost halfway through it, as you can see. I've used it a couple more times since I did that video, and every time I use it, I'm just so impressed with the results. Now, like I said in that video, this gel, I definitely don't feel like it's something that is great for beginners, and I say that because, and you guys kind of saw in the application of this product in that video that when you apply it, it really does leave your curls where they are. If you are not comfortable with your natural curl pattern, or you still aren't very accustomed to doing wash and goes, there is a good chance that this is probably going to be very frustrating for you. Just because it really like freezes your hair in place. And if you make a move with doing your hair that you don't like, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be set in that position. So if you have really stringy pieces, it's going to set those stringy pieces in place. If your hair is very healthy, hydrated, and it is living its best life in whatever curl pattern you have, it is going to lock that in place. This definitely freezes whatever you have where it's at. And so if you're not very comfortable with doing wash and goes, or you're just not, maybe you're transitioning, you know, and you're not comfortable with how your curls look yet, this is not a product that I would suggest for you. And if you're not really comfortable with navigating mess ups or mishaps when you're styling your hair, then this product is not going to be for you. But I absolutely love it. The Lavish, it just gives so much great moisture. And this, what I like about it is that it gives a firm hold. It gives lots of shine, lots of definition. Like I said, it freezes everything in place. It's very shiny. And eventually it does turn more touchable as the days go on. But it doesn't play with the environment like that. Like, I had this in my hair last week and I went to a track meet, and it was like I hadn't even been standing outside all that time. This is really, really nice. It's been doing very well for me during the summertime. I think that this is a good year-round combo simply because the moisture is on point no matter what. But I feel like this is really great specifically for me right now because this gel in particular does not really play too much with the environment. I definitely see myself getting more on Black Friday because this is really, really good. It's a solid gel. I know that Michelle worked tirelessly trying to get a gel formula that she was happy with, and I will say I am really, really impressed with that, and I've really been enjoying it. So if that's something that you have in your stash you've kind of been not too sure about pulling it out during the summertime, I would say try it out because it's been doing really well for me, and y'all know humidity is like a struggle for me. Okay. Now, these are two products that you guys know I absolutely would have been loving for a long time, but I haven't really been talking about putting these together, and I shared these in my summer stash video. These are both from Nature's Little Secret, the Irish Moss Styling Cream. This is the new packaging that was just sent to me from Charnay, and the Flaxseed Curly Custard. Now, I will say there is one slight change on this one. This is the one that I'm working on finishing off now. I've already gone through a jar, well, a bottle of this, and look, this is open because I was doing something for promotional purposes. And when I applied this to my hair, I was like, something's a little different. Like the slip, she's a little extra, right? And I think the difference in this, if I remember right, that there is now hydroxypropyl guar in here in place of the agave. So there was agave a little bit further down right before you start to get to the preservative. Now that has been replaced with hydroxypropyl guar, and I think that was an excellent choice. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love this. I've been using the hell out of this, y'all. I'm just saying, I've been using the hell out of it. And I love it. But I know for a lot of people, and this is the issue that a lot of folks have with flaxseed gels, is the slip factor, you know? A lot of times, flaxseed gels don't have a ton of slip. They kind of sink into the hair almost like a moisturizer, and they don't really look like they're going to give you any hold until they're all the way 100% dry and you see the hold. Like that's when you know that there's going to be hold. I keep telling y'all, whenever Charnay reformulates something or she tweaks something, it's always better. Always. And when I was applying this, working on that promo video, y'all, it was just like Slip City. It was heaven. So I will say that she is growing for the better. Charnay is always growing for the better. But this combo, y'all, this combo has been life. It has been everything. It has been love. I love this combo so much. The Flaxseed Curly Custard pairs so beautifully with the Irish Moss Styling Cream. And like I said in my stash video, I love pairing it with this because you get a little bit of extra emollients that you don't get when you use the banana leave-in. You know, I love the banana leave-in, but this has extra emollients. But because it is formulated with Irish Moss, you get a little bit of extra hold in this. And this pairs perfectly on top. It just wraps the curls and all of its goodness. It leaves shine, definition, hold. But it's lightweight, it's still airy, it's not heavy, which is what you would expect pairing it with a cream, but you don't get that at all. I love this combination. I told you guys that I feel like it's a more affordable dupe to the Curl Mix collection, even though I don't think the specific products are dupes, but the overall look and feel that I get from my wash and go is very similar to what I get with the Curl Mix moisturizer and flaxseed gel. So if you're looking for a similar look, but you don't want to pay Curl Mix prices, you can look to Nature's Little Secret and try this combo out. It's bomb. And I love that it doesn't like play with the environment either. This is another one that's really, really good to be out in humid climates. It does really great all year round. I was doing this combination back when it was much cooler outside. It's still doing perfectly for me now that it is not. So absolutely love this combination. Y'all are gonna be sick of me talking about this by the end of the year because I love it so much. Another one that I feel like is no surprise, but I also don't feel like I give enough love. I think I also mentioned this in that stash video. These are both from Tgin, and this is the Tgin Rosewater Smoothing Leave-In Conditioner and Rosewater Curl Defining Styling Gel. y'all know that the Curls and Roses collection is everything. I am late on my Uniqurl styling gel video. I have a video on this coming soon. I've had it in my stash for a minute, but I noticed a couple of things, so I waited and I wanted to do some testing. But I love the two of these together. First of all, this leave-in, it's so softening. It's not like the Green Tea Super Moist. The Green Tea Super Moist is a little bit heavier for me. This is definitely lightweight, but it still gives just as good of a moisture level as the Green Tea Super Moist does. This is phenomenal. I actually have been pulling this out more, like I told you guys that I would in my stash video. So I like to put this right up under the Rosewater Curl Defining Gel. It's a soft hold styling gel that reduces frizz, increases volume, and defines curls in waves, and that's exactly what this does for me. If you remember in that review video that I did for this, my curls were so plush, so just soft and luscious and yummy, so good. Like, I just love this gel, and I told you guys after trying this, like, Curl Bomb who? Curl Bomb what? Like, I am never going to buy another bottle of Curl Bomb ever again, because this is superior for me. The slip, the moisture, the way that it just envelops the curls, it leaves the curls with a beautiful sheen, but the definition and the volume that I get with the two of these, I love that I can get the Tgin moisture that I love while also getting more volume. A lot of times I sacrifice that look that I want with Tgin because I love the moisture, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that sacrifice. But once she came out with this, I was like, I don't have to make that sacrifice anymore. Like, that's it. Like, I don't have to do that. And I'm so happy that she released these. I'm so happy that she came out with a collection for finer strands. This just does it for me, and it does great in the humidity as well. So Tgin Curls and Roses, love at first application. Yeah. Okay, this is another new combination for me. We are closing in on the last few. This one is definitely for those of you guys that are comfortable with not using a straight up leave-in. Because these are both jelly serum-y type products. Now, y'all know I have said several times that my hair be so moisturized, I take such good care of my hair that more and more these days I can get away with just deep conditioning and going straight into my, you know, my gel or a serum. You guys have seen the results of this, and y'all were commenting on how good my hair looked, and I couldn't stop talking about how good my hair looked. And this combination is with the TreLuxe Reflex Curl Styling Serum. It's botanical, lightweight, and anti-frizz. Creates bouncy, silky, natural curls and flexible hold. I have been doing a lot of testing with the TreLuxe products to the point where a lot of these products are almost empty. That's how much I've been testing them for y'all. But I had finally started pulling this out, and the first thing I tried it with was the Curl Junkie Pattern Pusha hairstyling gel. It's a natural styling gel for all types of curls, enriched with herbal extracts. I've had this for a minute, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm almost halfway through this bottle. It's a 16 fluid ounce container. You get a good amount. Curl Junkie stylers, you get a good amount of product. But I have been wanting to test more things with my Curl Junkie Pattern Pusha, because if you remember that video that I did for Curl Junkie, the leave-in that I used was horrible, and it did not do this product justice. And I have been using it with my melanin leave-in conditioner. It does really, really well for that. But I felt like because the melanin was so glycerin heavy, I didn't want to carry that combination into the summer. So I was like, well, let me try it with a curl primer. And I was getting ready to work on using this anyway for those demos. So I put these two together, and it was so good, I couldn't wait for the full review to tell you guys. Now, the application is a little bit weird, okay? I will be honest. And it's not that strange for me because I'm used to it with using my Eden Body Works Almond Marshmallow. This does kind of give you a little bit of a foamy feeling when you apply it. Same thing happens with my Eden Body Works Almond Marshmallow. The only difference is that I put the almond marshmallow leave-in on top of that, which makes the foam dissipate, if that makes sense. This, I just used these two. So the foam didn't really dissipate after applying. This applies to the hair beautifully. It has a nice slip. It is very hydrating. And it's a really nice serum. It adds a lot of shine to the hair. It adds a lot of body to the hair. It just makes your hair feel really good. This is another one that has that tomato fruit ferment and rice extract. So it's really interesting because I feel like the Not Your Mother's stuff kind of bites off of both Briogeo and TreLuxe products in terms of just like the types of ingredients that are used, because Briogeo has very similar ingredients too, but I think in their Curl Charisma stuff, it's like quinoa, rice bran, and I want to say avocado, if I remember right. So the Not Your Mother stuff does implement a lot of different ingredients that you can find in like TreLuxe products and Briogeo products. The pattern Pusha, I have really been enjoying. I don't give it enough love on the channel, but it is a really beautiful botanical gel. Now, this is one of those gels that I feel like a lot of people may not like because it's not going to go in and give you like 5,000 years definition and all this other stuff. Like it's not going to be like a Bold Buttery Gel Flex or a Camille Rose Curl Maker Flex, if that makes sense, or a Kinky Curly Flex. This is going to give you what you got. It's going to set your curl in place, but it just leaves your curls so soft and fluffy and bouncy. Like, I'll try to see if I can put a clip from that video where I had these two products in my hair. I want to say it's the videos where I had that really pretty red lip situation. I will see if I can pull some clips from there, but my hair was so bouncy, so soft. But the thing about it was that my hair was really soft, but the definition never wavered. My hair never got frizzy throughout that whole time I had that wash and go in my hair. My curls were just there. They were just perfectly there, just in this really beautiful, shiny, super, like every single curl defined, no curl left behind kind of state. And it was a stunning wash and go, one of the best wash and goes that I have had this year. Such a gorgeous combo. The application is a little weird, but I'm used to that with a lot of my serum-y products. If you're not used to that, then it may catch you off guard. But if you like the results, you just get used to it being a little bit of a strange application, you know? I know I have. But I cannot get over the way these two just had my hair looking and feeling. It was out of bounds, y'all. Like, I don't know if y'all can feel the love that I have in my heart for these two right here, but it's serious. I feel like I haven't talked about the products from this brand in a minute, like outside of Inti's videos, and there's really no reason why I haven't. I guess I've just been like focused on other things, you know? But we're gonna come back to give her flowers because that's very necessary. The products I'm talking about are from Uniqurl, and I have the Daily Moisturizing Leave-In Spray with the Curl Fantasy Styling Gel. I love these products so much. Now, I will be honest, I really love to use the custard, the aloe and hemp custard, but that's been discontinued. I'm not gonna keep showing y'all that. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I have 2 jars that are sitting up there unopened, waiting for me to use, and I just don't wanna open because I can't get it anymore. And Alexis, if you're watching this, I really hope that you revisit that at some point because that was good. And so many of you guys said the same thing, that, you know, she had a lot of issues with production of it and everything, but it was bomb and you loved it, and if she brought it back, you would buy like 50. That's how I feel about it, is that product is that good. But don't get me wrong, Curl Fantasy is still bomb. I still get questions about doing Uniqurl videos. I have videos on every single product that Uniqurl has ever created, with the exception of the new Twisting Cream, which there will be a video on coming in the colder months because you guys want a twist out series, and I'm going to give you a twist out series. I promise. I'm going to commit. So I have videos on all those other products. If you don't know if I've reviewed something, you can always just type in my channel name and the name of the company. Any video that I've done will pop up for your viewing pleasure. And then if you see I haven't done it, then let me know if you want to see it. But anyway, I love the Daily Moisturizing Leave-In Spray. This is a bomb, lightweight spray leave-in. You guys know I don't shy away from spray leave-in conditioners. I love different levels. I love different textures. I love to explore different types of things. I don't always need a super thick, creamy leave-in. This right here though, even though it is a spray leave-in, she packs punch. She has moisture. This is one of the most moisturizing spray leave-ins that I own. This isn't just like a leave-in that really is more like a curl refresher. Like, this is a true leave-in spray. This has amazing ingredients, and it makes my hair feel just so soft and plush, and it leaves a little bit of slip on the hair, which I appreciate. Even though this gel doesn't really need it, but I appreciate having it. This is one of my favorite like thicker gels on the market. What I love about this is that even though it gives me that effect of, you know, like an eco gel, you know, anything that has this type of texture, I still get volume. Like, I swear it feels like this product was made for my hair. Because it's never super crunchy or hard or flaky. It just feels so good. And the two of these paired together, it's just life. It gives me lasting moisture, lasting hold. This does really well all year round, but I really love to pull this out when it gets warm outside because it just hits different, you know? I love these two products. This is a fresh jar. I've already been through a jar. I think I emptied a jar, not in my last empties, but the one before that. So I haven't used this yet, but I've been planning on cracking it open because I'm so close to finishing this leave-in. So you can see I really do like it. I really do use it. So this is bomb. I love it. I need to go ahead. She does sales all the time now, so I'm trying to use up what I have, and then I'm just gonna buy a crap ton of Uniqurl to restock on everything. So yeah, that is the Curl Fantasy Styling Gel and the leave-in spray. So good for my strands. Shiny, moisturized, defined, lasting hold. Can't go wrong. So last but not least, this is one that I was introduced to last year. I did a very comprehensive review on this product because I have been using it for some time right under y'all's noses. And I wasn't telling you, kind of like I'm doing with the TreLuxe. This is the, oh, this is the wrong product. Oh. So this is supposed to be the Weightless Air Dry Cream, but I realized that I meant to put the scrub under the wash and scrub under my sink. I think I put the air dry cream under my sink. They look the same though. They're in the same bottles. They just have a different, you know. And I was sitting here like, what's wrong with my air dry cream? It's not this loose. And then I was like, oh wait, this is the wash and scrub. So just pretend that this is the Weightless Air Dry Cream. I love this so much. It is a leave-in conditioner. And it really is weightless. What I love is that you get that creamy, somewhat thick feel that you get from like a thicker leave-in conditioner. It goes on the hair, but it doesn't weigh it down. It doesn't make it feel heavy. It doesn't make it feel greasy. It adds the perfect amount of moisture. Look, don't even get me started about using this and then going with the Hydra Soothe mask. Perfect moisture foundation. You hit it with that Weightless Air Dry Cream, and it's like locked in, it's loaded. But then you go on top of it with the Hydra Style Flexi Jelly Styling Gel for curly and wavy hair. This is hyaluronic acid, green tea, thyme, white cedar, amla, and lavender. And y'all, listen, I told y'all last year that this was one of the most shocking products that I had used. I was new to Curlsmith. I wasn't expecting much, even though For the price, I should have been expecting a lot. But I got more than what I expected with this. If you guys remember last year with me working at my job, I was one of those people that was standing outside, keeping people out of the store when we hit capacity, which meant that in like 90-degree days, I was staying outside for 5 to 8 hours a day with, you know, breaks, you know, like a 15-minute break in between and a lunch. So like 7.5 hours, we'll say, outside. And that was when I had started testing these two products. And when I tell y'all, I would go home and it didn't even feel like I spent the whole day outside. Like, aside from the fact that I felt gross from standing outside all day, like, my hair was intact. It did not move. The humidity didn't touch it. And this combo, it's so weird holding this in my hand right now, with the Weightless Air Dry Cream and the Hydrostyle Flexi Jelly, saved my hair last year, because I was standing out there with some of my faves and it was just too much. Like, the length of time that I had to be out there in that heat, it was too much for even my best wash and go combos. But it wasn't too much for this. These two products alone seal the deal with me when it comes to Curlsmith. Like, these two products alone are it. I love the entire Scalp Recipes line. The Scalp Recipes line is phenomenal. I really want to try their new, like, the purple line, the strength one. But I just love the moisture of the Weightless Air Dry Cream. It keeps my hair moisturized for days. And this keeps the curls intact for days at a time. It was to the point where I was literally wearing a Curlsmith wash and go for 5 to 7 days at a time, even though I don't prefer to do that, just to see how much I could get out of it. And it just looked good the longer I wore the wash and go. Like, it looked better the longer I wore it. And that says a lot, especially for the type of humidity and heat and rain that we get out here. It says a lot. So this right here, I would say, is tying at the top with my Tahiti cocktail combo for humidity proof wash and goes. It's humidity proof, it's sweat proof, it's kind of everything proof. There were times where I would like help take stuff out to people's cars and I would get rained on and it didn't even look like rain had touched my hair. That's how well this holds up for me. Obviously it's a jelly styler. If your hair needs that extra weight, then this is not going to give it to you. So if you tend not to like jelly stylers, I don't know why you would think it would be any different. But if you love a jelly styler, if you love things that are going to give you more of a flexible hold, this is bomb. I feel like although it's a flexible hold, the longevity of it is bomb. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is going to be it for the Summertime Smash series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know you guys just like it when I roll out the stuff for summer. And I got so many requests for so many different types of videos that I said, I'll just do all of them. You know, I'll just do all of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, we're going to be doing, you know, some housekeeping. We have review roundups coming. We also have spring stash coming. Lots of different things coming for you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite summertime product combos are. See if y'all can put me on to some new things, right? And I will talk to you guys in the next video.